Oh, backtrack on the left. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Wanna Buy It Now. Today we have another Dolphin speaker. You guys seem to like the Dolphin speakers, so we got another one and another one. This is the Dolphin SP-5500RBT. Now, the name on their website is the Nightwave. Dolphin, thank you. Just name the speaker Nightwave and get rid of all the other stuff because Nightwave sounds cool. Please don't go the Sony route with the letters and the whole bunch of numbers. This is the Dolphin Nightwave party speaker. That sounds way better. Now, when it comes to the price for the Nightwave, you're going to be looking at $500 on their website. That's what I've seen. On Amazon, I've seen this $560 or something like that. So there's two different prices. So I'm guessing the best way to go is their website and get this for $500. But if you just like to get all your stuff on Amazon, I put that link down in the description below for you as well. But I say you save that money and just get it from their website. And when you use the Amazon link, I get a little bit of commission for you guys for sending you over there. It makes Amazon have to pay me, and I do appreciate it if you guys do end up using that link. But I say don't use the link and save the money and get it from their website. So I do have a sound test for you later on in this video. If you just want to skip to that, you should be able to see it on the timeline here. I have it chopped up in chapters for you, and you guys can click it right away and get to the sound test portion. But let's break down everything this kind of has to offer for you before we get to that. It won't be a long video. Let's run through it. All right, the first thing you're going to notice about this speaker is how huge it is. It is a very tall speaker. It is to my waist. I am 6'5", and standing next to it, it's already to my waist. So this is probably the tallest speaker I've ever had on this channel. For sure, I think it is. Yeah, it has to be. So it is a very tall. That's the first thing that's going to catch your eye. Then you're going to get the LED. Since it is such a huge speaker, the LED really sticks out a little bit more. It takes up so much room. It is going to catch your eye regardless. So when it comes to the LED options, like I said, they have 9 different LED options for you to cycle through. Since this is going to be such an eye-catching speaker with the size and the lights, you'll have 9 different LEDs to click on just by switching it on the button on the top of the speaker. All right, so when it comes to how to listen on the speaker, Dolphin always gives you many different ways of listening on their products. You got the Bluetooth, you got radio, you got a TF slot, you got a SD slot, you got aux. However you want to listen to your music or audio, you can do it here on this speaker. They have so many different options for you. And it's right here on the top, so you don't have to go searching the back or on the side. It's going to be right there, accessible for you, nice and easy. And also, you can connect your mic, you can connect the guitar, and you can control all that as well. You have knobs right there in the front to add delay or reverb or any of that to your mic. If you want to karaoke or sing, you'll have that right there. And then you have the guitar option as well that you can jack in and then play with the guitar on this speaker also. Now, this speaker does have wheels, but I will tell you it's going to be work. This speaker is big, it's heavy, so you're really going to be working with this one. This is definitely a point A to point B speaker, and we better be staying at point B for a long time because I'm not about to be moving this thing around in an hour or two. So it's going to be work moving it to where you need to, but it's going to be worth it with the sound you're going to get. And with that being said, I'm gonna give you guys a little sound test, and then we'll talk about what I thought of the sound. All right, so that was a little sound test for you guys. Now, when it came to what I thought of the sound, the first thing that popped to me was the bass. I really did like the bass on the speaker. It is very powerful. That's the main thing that they're promoting, and it lives up to it. A lot of companies or whatever promote, oh, the bass, hard hitting bass, and it really doesn't hit for me, you know, when I listen to so many different products. But this one really did. They really outdid themselves with this speaker. This is probably their best bass sounding speaker. So 2 thumbs up when it comes to bass. If you're a bass lover, you won't be disappointed with this one. It has a nice little rumble and a really good thump as well. So you're getting both of those 2 different bass styles for you guys. So the EDM lovers and, you know, the hip hop lovers were both, you know, covered, and everything in between. All right, so when it came to the clarity sounded really good. It worked well with the bass, and even at loud volumes, it really did its thing. But also, it really worked well at like medium volumes, which I tested out in my apartment, and lower volumes as well. Because you don't want just a speaker that just sounds good when it's loud. You want the in between as well, because you're not always going to be pumping it. And it covered all those three, levels: low, medium, and high. I think it sounded really good. I just want to give Dolphin a thumbs up, because they went a long way from the first speaker I ever tested from them, which was like years ago, probably 4 years ago, to where they are now. They are always improving and getting better. So I can't wait to see where they get in the future. And the clarity game is definitely a big step from where they started. But we keep improving, and their bass is nice, and we just want more of that stuff. So all around, I think everything works well in the sound with this speaker. You get a great bass. The bass is the star of the show, hands down, and you get nice clarity sounds. But then you also have the EQ. If there's something you don't like, you want to fix or improve, you got that option right here with the EQ, and get it sounding how you like. All right, bud, so there you have it. That is the Dolphin Nightwave. Great name. Or, their real name, the Dolphin SP-5500RBT. So if you want to check this speaker out, I'll put the link down in the description below so you guys can click that. And like I said, it is going to be cheaper to buy it on their website than to use my affiliate Amazon link. Save money, get it off their website. And then if you guys like this video, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. I'll see all of you in my next video. Everyone be safe out there. I'll see you in the next one.